we have a fun project that you can do with the kids this weekend. You know, the kids, it's not, Valentine's Day isn't just about adults and sweethearts and all that kind of thing. The kids get into it too. So this is Kay. She is a former teacher, kindergarten teacher, now has an Etsy store and a business, and really into crafting and things like that. Good morning, thanks for coming on the show.
Good morning, thanks for having me. Like you said, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. It's a Saturday, the kids are off school. So I just thought I would give you a cheap and inexpensive and fun activity to do at home with your kids.
I love it. We are making chocolate edible Play-Doh. So I think that we all have had our little share of Play-Doh when we were growing up and we were playing with it. Never hurt anybody, but it didn't taste that great. This, actually, the kids can play with it and work with it. And if they have a nibble or two, it's all okay because it's going to taste pretty good.
Absolutely.
So that's the fun part of it. Okay, so let's make the chocolate edible Play-Doh.
Okay, and this is ingredients that you're just going to probably find in your cupboard anyway.
Love it.
Okay, we'll start with the dry ingredients.
Okay.
You're going to have 3 cups of powdered sugar.
Okay.
The 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder.
Okay. That's going to make it all chocolatey.
Right. The powdered milk, 3/4 cup dried powdered milk.
So that's the one thing you may need to run out and buy, but it's very inexpensive, and you can make this Play-Doh over and over again, or use it in other things.
Exactly, 1/2 cup butter.
Okay, now softened a little bit.
Softened a little bit so it's easier to mix.
Okay, so we'll just pop it in the microwave. So if you're doing this ahead of time, it'd be nice to maybe pull that out and let it sit for a little bit rather than pop it in the microwave. And what is this?
That's light corn syrup.
Okay.
It's a 1/2 cup.
Okay. I just want to get that butter out of there so it doesn't melt. Okay. In goes our butter, 1 stick of softened butter. Okay.
And a teaspoon of vanilla.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is going to taste really good, Kay.
Yeah, and you're just going to stir that up. But if you're doing it with your kids at home, the best way to do it is just have them take their hands, get in there, and just go at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the best way to mix
it up. Put something on the floor. And I'm all about getting the kids in the kitchen and having them have fun with it. And how fun to make chocolate edible Play-Doh. So now after you've kind of really gotten in there and mixed it all together, here's what it looks like.
Yep, here's what it looks like when it's done. And it tastes just as good as it looks.
It looks like fudge. Yeah,
it looks like fudge. And I also made another Play-Doh at home, and this is just using the stovetop Play-Doh recipe, which is a cooked recipe, which is just flour and cream of tartar and salt, water, and oil. And that's all it is. But to make it festive for Valentine's Day, I just threw in some glitter and some sequins.
For little girls?
Oh yeah, when they love that, the sparkles.
That's awesome. Now this one is not edible,
no,
so
this one we do not eat.
But really fun if you want to make this with the kids and say definitely don't eat this one, but the little girls with all the sparkles in there, that is really fun, really fun. Okay, so now we've got our Play-Doh. I just want to play with this.
Well, it is, and Play-Doh is just fun to have and to play with, but it really does enhance their fine motor skills.
It does.
And it gives the opportunity to be creative and imaginative.
Yeah.
And I have some things here that they could do with their Valentine's Day Play-Doh.
Okay.
We have some fun molds here that you can get cheap anywhere right now for Valentine's Day. And you're just taking your Play-Doh and you're squishing it in the mold. And that's easy for them to do. And then it's just going to pop out. And you have your
little shape
fancy dancy little plastic fork, and you can cut around it, and you have a piece of candy Play-Doh that looks just like candy.
And that's the edible one.
And you can eat
really
it.
Cute.
And there's some other forms around that you can use to make different kinds of shapes with the Play-Doh, and of course the cookie cutters and rollers. Just taking your Play-Doh, rolling it out, and of course using the cookie cutters to make your shapes, and they pretend they're making cookies. And what's fun about the edible chocolate Play-Doh is you can actually use real sprinkles, or I have some conversation hearts, or any kind of candy you can put in with the chocolate Play-Doh because you can actually eat it.
What fun.
So,
I mean, this is like a great stay at home Saturday or Sunday and have a day of it. Sometimes it's so cold out, the kids are cooped up and they can't get out there, have some fun in your kitchen.
Right, and when you think Valentine's Day, you think chocolate.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, and it's hours of play, and then if you put it back in a airtight container, it'll last for weeks.
I love it.
So.
I absolutely love it. So we'll put the recipe for this edible chocolate Play-Doh on our website.
And we also put the other one, the fun festive one.
The fun festive sparkly one that's not edible, but And you could do it for boys too, and do it in a different
sure,
color it
sure.
another color.
Absolutely, any
Hey,
color.
how can people find out about your crafting and your business and things like that?
Well, I was, like you said, I was a teacher for 27 years. I couldn't imagine a time in my life where I did not want to be a teacher. But I left teaching because I had some other passions I wanted to pursue. And now I went from teacher to entrepreneur, and I have a business called Gift Up. And you can find me on Facebook at Gift Up.
Okay,
G-I-F-T
G-I-F-T-U-P. Okay.
And Etsy shop with the same name.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much. Come back again and share some of
thank
these
you.
great ideas. Who knew that you could make chocolate edible Play-Doh? I love it. Absolutely love it.
Well, thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Happy Valentine's Day.
You too. Coming up next, for in a little bit, we are going to show you how to make homemade, delicious fudgy brownies and then turn those brownies into cute, last-minute, pretty brownie parfaits. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back.